Truth, really that's all we know. Keep it real and authentic, this truth be told. Only the truth. Tune in, cause you gotta watch. It's like you with us while we kick it in the barbershop. Here to motivate and inspire. Hosted by the real deal and the God Barber. I hope that you ready, keep it funny and edgy. Let's go. You already know. Truth be told, let's go.
Nah, she ain't tell nobody about nothing. That's how she do all the goddamn time. Man. Hey, listen, man. Hey, Green, baby. You know we are back, baby. Huh? We're back in the shop, Green, huh?
We back, baby. We back.
Hey, Green, man. This is the last show, man. This season 10, man. Episode 5, and we got a good one tonight, man.
This is the last show, man.
Yeah, it's the last one.
But it seemed like this season went by fast, though.
Man, it did. We did a lot of things this season.
But I enjoyed that last podcast, boy. Yeah. It was in the studio, boy.
Yeah.
In the studio, boy.
You actually look pretty darn good. I think you need to.
I look pretty good.
You doing your DJ thing. Boy.
Yeah, I look pretty good now, man. I started to sing though, boy. But I got tie-tongue one time. Remember I said, I was trying to think of a song to sing.
Yeah. You want to.
I ain't want to do it, man. I really forgot what I wanted to say though.
Also, man, we know you do D Maze then. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to. Yeah. That was his time to shine.
D Maze, boy. That boy doing big things, boy. Derek Duke Maze, baby.
Well, listen, man.
Big things.
I'm one of your hosts, Real Deal. And this is my co-host, the God Barber.
The God Barber is here, baby.
And, man, we got a good one tonight.
We
got a real good one tonight. And Green, man, I've been looking, man, listen. I've been wanting to go to Brazil for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been hearing there's been certain things going over there. At least it's been token as the Brazilian butt lift. I don't know where it originated from. Yeah. But it's been token as that. And we need to talk about it, bro, because I got some questions.
Yeah. They might need to change it from Brazilian. Boy, them black women ain't going away to Brazil no more. Right here in Florida.
They doing it right here.
Yeah, Florida need to be the FBL. Florida butt lift. Take that Brazilian off. FBL, baby. We talking about the FBL tonight. Florida butt lifts
we talking tonight. FBL, man. And listen, talk about Florida though, because we do need to talk about that because I heard some things down about South Florida. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna talk a little bit about that. Now, but listen, before we go any further, we got to make sure you guys understand. We also got a special guest in the house tonight. You know
special guest,
and the way she walked up in this thing, you know what I'm saying, you would have thought she owned the shop, Green.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got like she owned our joint.
Yeah, man.
This TBT.
Mm-hmm.
What she think she got going on?
I don't know what she thinks she got going on, man. But we hanging out tonight, though. Yeah, we hanging out tonight.
Well, listen, man, let me go ahead and introduce this young lady. She's a registered nurse, owner of City Sculpting Services. My girl, she's actually not from this area, but she resides in this area now. Mm-hmm. You guys may have seen her from church, from the club. Mm-hmm. I on Facebook, Instagram. Hey man, let's just keep it real, man. She's been there. I've been looking. I had to do some research. I've been looking. Like my girl said, I've been looking. Listen, man, I want you guys to give a warm welcome to Nyesha Isons. Is joining us tonight. Nyesha, what's going on, man?
I'm doing good.
Yeah?
Thank you so much for that introduction.
Oh, it's all good. You in the house tonight. You in the house. You actually in the hot seat tonight.
I see.
Nice. He said too much.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
man, listen. I mean, I can only go by the pictures I saw. It looked like you were going to the club this night. Like you going out, you're doing. I'm just saying. Boy.
It's called balance.
That is what it's called. That is what it's called.
Yes.
That's a good answer right there, boy. Balance.
Talk about balance.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I brought you in here for a particular reason.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? And I guess let's just go ahead and just put this out before we even get started.
Okay.
You familiar with the BBLs?
I'm familiar with the BBLs.
Now, when you say you familiar with it, like what does that mean? You work on it? I mean, you have a BBL? Like what does that mean? I'm just saying.
You asked me like 3 questions in one. So, okay. So you want to know if I have experience in the BBLs?
Yes.
Yes, I do post-op recovery care. So I take care of girls that get their bodies done, that have, I go through that procedure.
Okay. It's called
post-op care.
Post-op.
Yeah, post-recovery from surgery.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what that sounds like to me is when somebody go under that knife or get stuck a little bit. It's your company that takes care.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. We do massages. We make sure that. Yeah.
You do massages.
Yeah. I do. What it's called? It's called lymphatic drainage massages. Because after you get the procedure done. Or whatnot, there's a lot that goes, with taking care of them post-op.
Okay, we're gonna talk a little bit about that. We don't want to talk about that right now, but we are gonna talk about that a little bit. One thing I want to know from you, and Green, maybe you can help me out. I don't know, man. Maybe you know.
Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. We finna find out.
Is the BBL heavy? I always want to know, like, once you go get the procedure, is that like something that it's just now you feel the weight like that?
Have you ever talked to or dated anybody that had a BBL?
I have not.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's a personal question. You should ask them.
So it differs between different
It
people.
does. It differs with different people.
Okay.
They got a BBL. They got double BBL. They got all type of BBLs out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here's serious. Not serious. What I really want to know is
the BBL heavy?
well, because this is not a new procedure per se. This is something that's been going on
for years.
For
Yes, upon years.
Right.
Yes.
It's just becoming really popular now.
Yes, because of social media and different outlets, of course. Yeah.
In them reality TV shows or Housewives and NBA wives.
Of course. I mean, I see it all the time, especially before I became a registered nurse. I was a CNA, but working in a nursing home. You taking care of people that were born in like 1920s, and they sitting there with, you could tell, when you take care of them that they had some type of cosmetic procedure done. But it was mostly Caucasian people that were doing it, and now because of social media and different outlets and the boom of getting a bag and, looking good, the different demographics of people changed of who's out there getting it. Because it was really more Latinos and Caucasian women and men that were doing it.
Now, when you say getting the bag, what do you mean by that?
Oh. You know what that means, getting a bag.
I don't know. I mean, what is getting
Well, I mean, the time that we live in right now, everybody wants to get to the bag, get money. That's what it is. That's what it is right now, get money.
Wait.
So,
okay.
So, people so I'm not going to say anything that I don't have any experience of. Somebody had to have a conversation with me in order for me to make this statement, right?
Okay.
So a lot of women that I speak to, because I do the post-op recovery and it causes me to be real close with them when we talk, right?
Right.
So a lot of people talk about, the reason why they did this is because they felt like they needed this type of enhancement in order to maybe they wanted to go after something that required them to look a little bit better, or, it's different reasons why people, get BBLs.
So are you talking about Instagram models?
Well, not only Instagram models. I mean, but tell me, okay, so if you knew that if you went on Instagram and you was looking such and such, you was going to get a check every month. And all you had to do is sit here and take a picture. You wouldn't try your best to do it.
So when you say getting a check, is it getting a check because it's like a OnlyFans type thing, or is it getting a check because because now you're in position to model clothing?
It's everything. It's a boom in everything. I mean, it depends on what you want to put your hands in. You could be in all the fans. You could just model clothes. Like when you go on Instagram, you see a boom of everything. You got people modeling weight loss products. You got people. It all depends on. It don't always have to be a negative. Some people want to do OnlyFans.
Right.
COVID really made OnlyFans and go through the roof because people needed to find ways to make money during COVID.
Why they inside?
So when you okay. All right.
real.
Listen, I'm still on the bag thing, right? And I think I'm getting it a little bit.
Get in the bag.
So gotta get that bag.
When you say bag and getting it, like, what are we talking like what type of money?
I mean, what? It all, like I said, it all depends on who you are. Okay, what type of money we talking about depends on who you are. I mean, it depends on who you are, how you define it. Let me just put it like this, because you could have made $5 and you think you get into the bag. If that's what makes you happy, then that's what made you happy. I got to the bag, got $5 today. I'm happy with that.
Right.
It's whatever makes you happy. Right. Yeah, that's
what
what
make you happy though. $5. So
how you know that? How you know that? It depends. How you know $5 not gonna make me happy?
What type of money gonna make
Yo, $5 will make me happy in a moment. At least I can go get me something to drink or some chips or something. That's gonna make me happy.
But that ain't the bag.
That's a bag for me. In the moment that I'm in for what I need it for. Yes. You know, so, if I wanted to get a BBL, now we talking about getting to the bag. We talking about, 3, 4, depends on where you're going to get it. That's different too.
Wait, Green. Hold on, Green.
Well, go ahead.
I need to know. Because she's not answering my question clearly.
Yeah, because you want me to say something so negative about it. I don't want.
No, I'm not saying anything negative, but it's reality.
Yes.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Some people go and get a BBL for that reason.
Yes, of course.
Like.
Because it enhances their profession. Whatever they're in, it does enhance them. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
do they say stripper or do they say adult dancers now?
Strippers, adult dancers, pole dancers.
Okay,
it's all the same.
I'm pretty sure if you're gonna be a stripper or a pole dancer, you got to have something back there shaking,
right?
Or you ain't gonna be making it. You know what I'm saying? Real.
Yeah.
Can you imagine a girl at a strip club ain't got nothing back there? So if she ain't got nothing back there, real, she ain't getting no money.
She ain't getting that bag that she
ain't getting the bag, man.
Right?
She ain't getting the bag.
But if
you go to strip club, you want to see some cheeks. And if a girl ain't got no cheeks, ain't got no bag, real.
Okay, let me ask you this, because when I guess it don't even matter, but. Because we're not talking about, I'm not talking about strippers per se. Right. I'm just talking about a young lady that decides to go get this enhancement, and it may be because they want to get the bag, or they're going after the bag. Does it mean that just because you go and get this enhancement that's what's going to happen? No, because what happens, I see what you're doing. It's like you're categorizing the procedure into under one label, under one subject. People only go just to go get the bag. There's different reasons why women go through these procedures. Get into the bag is just probably one reason, right? So some people do it because, so for example, I could talk about my personal. I've done it when I was 35 years old when I had my first procedure, right? I didn't do it because, I had low self-esteem or whatever the situation was. I was working out a lot and I lost 50 pounds, right? I went from like 210 to wherever I was, right? And so when I looked at myself in the mirror, from losing 50 pounds, I had excessive skin that was this, all over the place. And then you see how I look at 40. Can you imagine when I looked at 35? Like I look real young. So I didn't like that. No matter how much I worked out, and I was doing like all type of cardio and calisthenics and all type of stuff, I couldn't get that skin tightened. I couldn't, do what I had to wear like a fupa and stuff. So the first procedure that I chose to go under was a tummy tuck, right? And then also a breast augmentation. That was the first thing for me. So I did that procedure, and I was like, okay, went through the feels and thrills of that. It was very I don't want to say traumatizing, but you go through it. When you go through that, it's a major procedure. So 2 years later, because I wasn't taking care of it properly, I ended up gaining weight back. Because when you do a tummy tuck, they don't lipo you as much, because of muscles and vessels and everything that, that goes along with it. So I went through a second round. So I went through the second round because now I wanted to, I wanted to clean up basically what the doctor didn't do the first time around, because they can't really go in depth the first time when you're doing a tummy tuck. So that's when he sucked up everything, basically, put me to where I was the second time around. And that's when I got my BBL. Now, when I got my BBL, right? So it's not, they putting fat in the butt, they just no. I always had hips and I always had a butt. So what the doctor do, when you go into this room with the doctor, with the surgeon,
he's gonna draw on you, and he's gonna have a conversation with you. He's gonna ask you what would you like him to do for you during this procedure. So you tell him, and I told him, look, I don't want you to put a whole bunch of fat in my butt, but I want you to take some lipo like here, because I want a little cuff right there, and I want you to round it out this way, you know what I'm saying, fill in my dimples, and that's it. So that's what I went through. Okay. So will your butt grow? Yes, your butt's gonna grow. They put fat in it, it's gonna grow. Yeah. But there's different reasons why women opt to do the surgery.
And I understand. So let me ask you this: so what did that do for you, though? I mean, we talk about just the confidence you may have. Maybe you say you didn't have any self-esteem issues, right? But I'm pretty sure. I'm not pretty sure. Did you feel better after? I mean, recovery done. You're shaped up. How did you feel compared to how you were prior?
Yeah, of course. Actually, after the surgery, I was like, oh my God, what did I do to myself? Because you go through it. Like it's not pretty in the beginning. It's ugly before it gets to where you want to be, right? So, but no, I would do it a million times over. Because, yes, even though I didn't have self-esteem issues at the time, but me looking at that at a longevity and not being happy with it, probably it would have resulted to that. You never know, right? So instead of me getting to that, I did what I had to do to make me happy. So,
man, listen, Nyesha, boy, I was on YouTube. I was just doing a lot of research on this BBL thing, because I knew we had you to be on our show tonight. And I seen that stuff can be gruesome, man. I seen some gruesome stuff, man. I'm saying, before you did your procedures, did you research it? Did you see all the pictures of the ins and outs? Like, I seen some women, man, after they get it done, they got to lay on their stomach, man, and I see all the stuff all on the pad from the fluid leaking out, and man, that's. Man, when I seen that, I was like, my goodness, man. I mean, so was you scared to get it done?
I didn't do any research on it, besides talking to my doctors, researching my doctors. But as far as watching the procedures, I didn't do that personally, because I didn't want to psych myself out. Because honestly, everybody's procedure is different. Nobody has the same surgery. A lot of my clients, they like to look at videos and to see what they going into, and then they end up having a whole different experience. And they be like, well, how come this person didn't do this and that and the third, and it just confuses it. But after post-op, I guess because I'm a nurse and I'm so used to being in that environment, but going through it myself, I wasn't too much like crazy. It was the pain for me. Yeah, the pain, the tolerance of the pain.
I seen the women, man, they was in pain, man, and like I did some a little research. I don't want to single Miami out, but that's most of the time where it was going. The women I seen on YouTube, they was going down to Miami. And they were saying there's a lot of stuff that was going on down there. Like, so many women died in the year of 2021 to 2022. Like 25 women, 22 women. To the point where they had to stop some of those doctors for doing so many at a time. Put a limit on it. So, yeah, man, I was looking at that stuff, man. I'm like, my goodness, man. So you got some courage. You got courage, man. I mean, just from what I seen.
Yes, of
just
course.
from what I seen,
Yes.
And man, that's.
So Green, let's touch on that a little bit, because there's a risk factor.
Big time.
And and I also, when you talk about Florida BBL or whatever, the thing is, you're right. South Florida, there was a number of deaths that took place. So what can you do, or can you do anything when it comes down to going under and having that procedure and picking the doctor or picking whatever procedure that you want to be done? Is there anything that could be safe, or you're just taking a risk?
Honestly, you're just taking a risk. I mean, there's things that you could do to help the process. But in life, everything is a risk. You know what I'm saying? Everything is a risk. This is a risk because you don't know if you can get put under, you can die from it, right? Even they have the procedures now where they do it when you're awake. You can still die from it, you hit a blood clot. You can research your doctors. You can see how many death rates the doctor does have or don't have. You could opt to do it here in America, or you could go to, a different country, because there's more than, I know you were saying in the beginning, I said a BBL, Brazilian, but there's DBLs, Dominican butt lifts. There's, there's like, what's it, FBL, the Florida butt lift.
Yeah, Florida butt lift.
They have that.
Yeah.
Depending on where you go, they go to Mexico, you go to Texas.
So wherever you get it done, that's your
place,
yeah,
right?
So you get done in paramedics, PBL.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, okay. So wherever you get it done, wherever girls get it done, none of the initials you use.
But that's just what it is. But I mean, you could do all those things and still something could happen to you. The biggest thing I want to say though, girls need to be honest about their health history. That's one of the biggest things that I wanted to touch base on. Oftentimes you hear people that die and everybody want to run and blame the doctor. Sometimes it's not the doctor. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes a lot of people, they want the surgery so bad that they'll lie about their health history. You know what I'm saying? They'll lie that they have high blood pressure. They'll find somebody to sign off the clearance for them, or they'll find, they'll get a second or third opinion until they get someone to tell them what they want to hear. Or they'll go to DR, you know what I'm saying, where they really don't have any limitations on, regulations on what they do, and they end up coming back to the States and have complications, so I think that people need to start being honest about their health history. That, in that sense, is not worth it to me. If you're gonna have to, risk it, that's really risking your life. To be honest.
And I heard a lot about when a man or woman chooses to go and have anything done, the cheaper, the more risky, right? Well, you did that.
I don't want to say that. Well, go ahead.
So, no, let's talk about that.
No.
You don't want to say that.
No, I want to say that because
are you saying that it just depends on the health?
No, you said the cheaper the procedure is, the more the risk. I mean, you do pay for what you do get for what you pay for, But people go to DR and it's a lot cheaper, but that don't mean that they get a bad job. Sometimes they go to DR and they get the best doctor over there. You know what I'm saying? And it was a lot less than what they would charge here. Like the amount of fat that they could take out overseas, you can't take that amount of fat out over here. There's a certain, I think you're going to take like 4 to 5 liters out, and then, reinsert it. Now, we're not talking about BBLs. We're talking about lipo right now, So, and then the girls, because some females don't lose the weight. They don't lose the weight. And then they go and the doctors take out the fat. And they're still unhappy. They have to go for a third and second round because they pay like 10 grand, or however much they paid, to do it. And then they still have a whole bunch of, after the swelling and everything go down, you see like they still got rolls and all the other stuff. Lose the weight first, and then go get the procedure. You probably got some of them doctors out there be lying, saying they do this and do that. So one of the things that I'm going to tell you what the doctors don't do, I'm telling you right now, you rarely find a doctor that don't give recommendations. They're not going to tell you what to do, but they're going to recommend it. Okay. They're probably recommending like a small caption if you're not paying attention, and they're going to let you tell them no. Everybody that I take care of and I see are like, girl, you should have did a tummy tuck first. Did the doctor the doctor did recommend for me to do a tummy tuck, but I'm scared to do a tummy tuck. I don't want to do a tummy tuck. I just want to do a lipo. And then you see like they still have, things that they are not happy with, because now you done took all that fat out. Now you got the extra skin just sagging. So you might as well have did it right the first time and got it over with.
So when you say lipo and tummy tuck,
it's 2 different procedures.
What's the difference?
Tummy tuck is when they take they cut out most of your extra and adipose fat, and they pull the skin down. Okay. And then it depends. You could get one from here to here, or you can get one from here to here. It depends on how much fat they're removing. And then they pull everything down and make your stomach flat.
That's the one that leaves the scar.
That's the one that leaves the scar.
Okay.
Yes. Lipo, that leaves a scar too, but it's like incisions that they put, and then they just literally just sucking the fat out.
Like a little vacuum.
Like a little vacuum, yes.
So you saying some of them be awake?
Yes.
Do that something?
Yes.
Man, that's woo.
Yeah, that's how I feel about that too.
But you know what? But you know what though, man. I'm pretty sure. Like how you broke yours down. Okay, you did yours because you lost weight.
Yeah.
And of course, when you lose weight, your skin because your skin done been stretched. So I understood that you want to get that taken care of and stuff like that. But it's some women out there that don't need it and get it done. It's like with everything. Like I see some of y'all women with long hair, but still buy weave. I see women with nice eyebrows, but still get eyebrows put on. Women with eyelashes still get them butterflies eyelashes put on. You know what I'm saying? So to the women that don't need it, why are they getting it? Is it for extra attention or, I mean, educate me on that. Because there's some women don't need that stuff, man. They need to be happy.
Well, that's in
With
your,
that-
I can't.
your
That's a
opinion.
I'm just saying
little.
from-
That's not.
in your opinion.
No, I'm saying,
Hold up.
okay, listen. There's some women out there be beautiful, man,
Yeah.
that don't need it and still get it done because it's some of them is do it because it's a style. Or it's,
Well,
They see other people doing
They
it.
can be beautiful in your opinion, right? In what you see, but they may just say they're not comfortable with just that little roll right there, right?
yeah.
I don't want that roll there.
I ain't saying nothing.
But you know what?
But-
To be real, men are doing it a lot more too
Yeah.
now than females. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I was about to say that too.
You know,
What?
BBLs, lipo. You know,
BBL?
Real, man, real.
What you mean?
stomach etching where they
The
getting
BBLs
this.
you got?
Yeah, real.
Their guys are doing it.
No.
Real.
Listen, we live in a whole different world today. Okay,
They got some bodybuilders. They be getting extra 6-packs, putting on real and calves and all that.
She said a BBL green.
yeah, there's guys that wanna have abs. They do that. You know,
real.
yeah, you know, you working out and you need that special look. You go get your abs.
You know what,
Your abs.
real, you know what
done.
type of guy she talking about? BBL,
That's not
boy.
true.
I do.
It's not only
You know
those
what?
type of guys that do it. We're not even finna
Man, I'm not gonna say the type of
we're
guy,
not even
but,
finna
man,
put a label on that. No.
Yeah, man.
So you saying you know some guys that are not what
I take care of them.
You take care of them.
Yeah,
Okay.
I take care of them.
Okay.
But now her situation, from what I researched, they got to have good caretakers after they get that procedure done,
Right.
because that can be life or death. If you got somebody that's not,
Well, life or death.
because like they have to, you have to make sure they get that stuff get cleaned up and
Yeah.
all them bandits got to get changed. I mean, she laying on her stomach, and I seen all that, man. I seen
You
all
seen it
that.
with the fire on, and
Yeah.
you probably was looking at a recovery house, because they could go to a recovery house after the fact. Like I was in a recovery house when I went to DR. My second round did it in DR,
Okay.
right? And it was
that
nice.
experience better than the first experience.
I have to think back, because that first
you
experience.
went way to DR.
No, it wasn't better. Actually, I had a better experience in DR than in America.
Was you scared to go over there?
I wasn't. I was with my cousin.
Yeah.
And and we actually had like a little vacay before the procedure, and then after that we went to the recovery house and checked in. It was scary only because of me being a nurse and like infection control situations, and I was just like, kind of like looking out on everything, and the language barrier too.
Yeah.
Because I speak Creole. And, I could pick up on Spanish. Like, it wasn't too hard for me. But for the people that go over there that don't speak English, that's kind of hard. Because there's a lot of things that you got to pay attention to when you go to DR. Okay. But it was great. I mean, they took real good care of us at the recovery house.
Okay.
It was just me and my cousin in the room.
So how long were you at the recovery house?
For about 10 days. In hot DR.
You went to the D. Oh,
Yeah, they
my
took us
goodness.
to and from the recovery house to the doctor's office. The doctor came to the recovery house to check up on us and everything.
So you very happy with yourself right now with all your procedures.
I've
and
always
stuff.
been happy with myself, but yes, I'm even
No,
more.
no.
I'm even
No,
more.
I ain't saying you wasn't happy
Yes.
with yourself, but I'm saying okay. Well, no, man. You know what?
No.
This ain't no interview, man. We backyard talking.
We
real.
are.
No, we are backyard talking, because I'm like,
Listen. No, we finna get loose, real.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
let's
I'm
go.
finna get
I
into
gotta say something.
I'm finna get into
Say something.
I'm
Go
finna get into
ahead.
my barbershop mode. Okay, when you got your procedure done, you got your little hips done. You say you already had hips.
I already had hips.
So you got extra hips with the little BBL.
No extra hips.
Okay, so what has that done for you? I mean, more guys are whistling at you now. I mean, it's got to, It's got to do something for you. I mean,
More
okay,
guys.
when you walking in the mall, when you walk,
It's actually annoying, to be honest with you. Like
I'm gonna say something different. When you walking inside that church
I'm glad
house,
you saying that.
that. No,
Go ahead, go ahead.
I
I'm glad you
mean,
saying that.
yeah. I mean, listen. I always knew how to conduct myself around guys. That's not an issue. You know, guys gonna talk to you regardless if you have a big butt, flat butt, no butt, whatever type of butt. They gonna talk to you. You have a wig on, a hair wrap, bonnet. They don't care. They're gonna talk to you.
Right.
That's not an issue at all. But now it's just to the point where like people act like they never seen a big butt. Like that's crazy. You know, like if a girl, it depends on the comment that they're saying. You know, like not all comments. They be like, oh my God, look at her wagging.
so it be more women hating on you.
No, women love it. They actually love it. They be the ones be like, oh my God, it's
To be honest with you, you can say I'm wrong or what. I don't even think y'all do it for us. I think y'all do it for other women to say, girl, your body looks good, but y'all don't give a hell about what we think. But if y'all girlfriends say y'all look good, that's all y'all need to hear.
But I even find like a lot of married couples are getting surgery too. Like a lot of my clients, they have significant others. They be right there when I be doing their massages and everything, and they love the fact that old lady went and got the procedure done. I get a lot of people that's in relationships that's getting this procedure. Most of my clients, I hardly have anybody that's single that's doing it. Yeah.
Well, you know what? I don't see. There's a lot of guys be acting like they don't like it.
Yeah, they do.
They be liking it, man. But I don't see nothing wrong with it. Whatever makes a person happy, they can do whatever they want.
Yes.
To their body or whatever, And a lot of women say they don't like it, but those are the women wish they can get it done. Some of them just ain't got the little funds to get it done. Well, there's a whole lot of women real be talking about they don't like it, but when they go home, look in the mirror, they be saying, damn, I wish I had me a BBL or a breast reduction.
You think so? You think that there's women that's like, oh my God, I wish I could get a BBL secretly?
Yeah.
I think
but they be hating.
I know
man, I work in the barber shop, man.
Boob job.
Yeah.
I definitely heard
Yeah,
that
man.
So, but I want to ask you this because you talked a little bit about, you feeling good, you good with yourself prior to the procedure, but how come I ain't seen no old pictures on your Facebook?
Oh, you did? You wasn't digging deep enough. There's a lot of old pictures on my Facebook.
Reason why I bring it up is because I see when sometimes women go on this procedure, and you say men, I only haven't checked out men, but I see their Facebook is wiped out of all the older pictures.
Yes,
and now they're just focusing on their
new
version.
Yes. Out with the old, in with the new. Why would we focus on the past? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, mentally wise, you know what I'm saying? You done did this procedure, now you somebody else. Like, I done seen this surgery do a lot for people, I'm telling you, for their confidence, their self-esteem, for everything. People don't want to keep dwelling in the past. Okay. If I'm going to, it's more than just the money, it's more than just the procedure. Sometimes it helps the person mental big time. Okay. It helps them get back. Some people been parents all their lives or been in a treacherous relationship or whatever you want to call it, and now they starting over. Like when my doctor was giving me clearance, he looked at my age and he looked at, oh, your kid is such and such. He was like, oh, so you're gonna have a new life now. You trying to go get okay? He signed off on it. He was like, oh, congratulations to you. And I'm laughing about it, but he knew what he was saying. Like, you about to have an empty nest and you embarking on a whole new journey. Like, and
So let me say this because I don't know how much time we got. Keep me abreast. So keep me abreast.
Keep me abreast.
Cannot.
I think this is one of my biggest problems.
Yes.
With the BBL or any job, right? Because there is a risk, and I see so many botched situations as well, right? They don't pay all this money. It's no guarantee.
Gosh, I think he was going to say something about this. Go ahead.
So, when it comes, seriously, is it worth it when you go under, you don't know what's going to happen? You don't know, just like you said, over time, I can get the job done now. I can look good right now, but that doesn't stop you from gaining weight. So, once I start gaining weight, now I'm out of I'm out of whack again.
You still got to work out with that stuff.
You still have to work out. Yes, you still have to work out with it.
So, I mean, have you seen or have you worked on or tried to correct a botched body?
Yes, I have. I mean, I'm saying that because it's actually quite serious, to be honest. Like, people save up. I've seen to where a lot of women, they save up for the procedure, but the post-op care, they don't save up for the post-op care. You know, to do a lymphatic massage, it takes a lot of energy. Let me just tell you. I actually have my rates like extremely low. I probably do like $50 a massage, where you have people charging $100 a massage, you know, something that's so much needed, because after the procedure, you're like fluid and filled. You could get stuff like fibrosis or seromas under the skin that needs to be taken care of. Infection is a big risk factor that I see a lot of girls get because they're not changing their wound, like their bandages, or they're not keeping their garments clean, you know. So, or they're having sex before they're supposed to, you know, and it's just too much, you know, going on. So they get infected. The massages are very much needed after surgery. When you have the surgery, before you even leave your destination, they tell you when you go home, find somebody to do your massages for you, you know, and you need at least 20 to 30 massages, you know, in order for you to get to where you need to be. Now, a lot of women
over a span of what time?
Overall, like the first 2 weeks, you're supposed to get massage every single day. The first 2 weeks of having your procedure should be every single day, and then you go back and assess it, and then then you can go every other day or twice a week. It all depends on, you know, where you are, you know, what your body is doing, because everybody's body is different. What I see is a lot of women, they'll probably do it for the first 2 weeks and then they'll stop, you know, because they can't afford to keep going, you know. They don't think about that cost, you know, or they feel like, oh, I see what she's doing, I could do it by myself at home. Yes, I educate. When I'm massaging, I also educate, and you are supposed to massage yourself at home. But they say, oh, but I can't do it as deep as, you know, I can't get in, you know, do it as like you do it. But they also can't, after the 2 weeks, they can't afford it anymore, you know. So now, over time, your body probably getting hard because you're not massaging. You're not wearing your faja, you know, your boards. There's a lot that goes into it. It's not just having plastic surgery. The surgery is the easy part. Surgery is actually the easy part.
What about the, because I seen this one thing with the girl, what her name? She's saying K. Michelle. She said she was getting sick, so she had to get some stuff removed. See, a lot of women get sick. When she say sick, what kind of sickness? Like what?
I think that she got like implants in her butt, if I'm not mistaken, or shots. And that's another thing. Plastic surgery has evolved a lot. You know, they where it's a lot safer to do the BBL than it was back in the day. Back in the day, people were injecting each other with, you know, shots and getting
so they don't do the implant stuff no more. That's old.
Yeah, I believe that's old. That's old. People are doing like the fat transfer now.
Yeah.
But I think that with K. Michelle and some other ones that recently like took everything out is because that stuff goes into your bloodstream eventually. You know, it can cause you to die. Just like having a breast augmentation. They have a lifespan of like 10 years. You know, you're supposed to get it changed.
So I read where, you know, they call it, what is it? Is it fat grafting? Okay. So my understanding is they put fat into your butt, right? So there's a percentage of it that survives, and there's a percentage, I'm assuming, I'm not sure, is it because I'm sitting incorrectly or whatever, not doing what the doctor told me to do, right? So there's a percentage of it that may last. When you go into your massages and you're doing what you need to do, and you're working with this person for 6 weeks or whatever, and this young lady or man has not planned properly and only got finances for the procedure, the surgery, but not the post. In your opinion, are they more likely to have problems with their body?
Of course,
So
yes.
this is a non-negotiable. You have to go through this procedure.
Yes, they most likely will. Because, I mean, a lot of people do not educate themselves on these surgeries. They know they educate on having the procedure, but the post-op care, nobody's ready for that. I can just tell you. Nobody's ready for the amount of pain. Nobody's ready for the fluid. Nobody can get ready for that. I mean, it's a whole different world. And I can't really, like, put it on my Facebook because it's very graphic. You know, it's a real intimate moment that I have with my clients, you know, and, you know, what they go through, like, that first week, especially because they come to me fresh off the table. So that first week of what they go through, nobody could really, you know, prepare you for that.
Ooh, boy, that's some serious stuff there, real. He went me go through some stuff, boy. To look
Yeah,
good,
you do go through some stuff.
So let me ask you something. I'm finna get messy, man. Finna get a little funny. We finna get funny. Well, that's not a joke. Listen. Say you meet this guy. I don't know if you in a relationship or not. I don't know. Say you meet this guy, right? The guy look good. Y'all go out to eat and stuff like that. You ask the man, you say, so tell me about yourself. And the man said, you want me to be real with you?
Yeah.
And you say, yeah. The man said, well, my pecs, they fake. My calves fake. My fade is a hair weave. Now look, is that a turn off for you? Because before he told you that, he looked good to you now.
Yeah, but he can take all those things off.
Huh?
He can take his leg off, his hair off. Like
No,
he can take.
He can't take it off. He
take that
can't.
mess off.
If you got implant calves and chest and
You haven't answered the question, do you?
is that a turn off when the man tell you everything you see on me ain't real?
Wow, that's a hard question to ask. I can't. I'll plead the fifth. I can't even answer that.
Hold on. See that?
That's different.
No, bro.
That's not different.
That's different because it's a guy. What's that?
No, because that's overboard. I never met anybody that had implant legs or breasts or.
But I'm saying they doing that, right? You just said guys.
They are doing it, but I'm pretty sure he's not going. I'm pretty sure he's gonna look good with it.
Yeah, he probably will. That's probably how you.
He said he gonna keep it
The only
real,
thing I'm not
baby.
negotiating with is the toupee. Like he can have everything else.
He can't have a toupee.
No, he could. No, that's okay.
Nah, this is
So
He gotta take that off.
But you can come with, you can have your little weave on, your little eyelashes.
Yeah.
But he can have a toupee.
Well, women, we could do that.
Boy, I tell you, boy.
We could definitely do it, but a toupee.
So let me ask you. I'm gonna tell you.
Hey, but what if that toupee give him confidence?
Oh my God! I'll give him confidence, babe. Your bald head gives me. I love you with your bald head. Babe.
That toupee is off.
But he can have fake abs and all that, but that toupee.
Yeah, he can do all of that. That's what makes him happy. But that toupee got to go.
Got to be more careful.
So with women, I think where I hear a lot of men.
Toupee.
Right? I hear a lot of men that don't like, or for whatever reason, they would prefer a natural woman opposed to someone that has went through the procedure.
Right.
Because a lot of times we see women that it doesn't match.
Right.
Yeah.
So they butt be here.
Yeah.
And their legs be
Yeah, you got a little.
there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. It ain't all together.
it ain't all together.
Yeah.
Sad.
Cause a lot of time with guys, you can almost tell if a girl got something in the back from the front. Well, sometimes if a girl got some hips, she might have something back there.
Right.
Might. But you see a girl straight like a toothpick, and she turn around, and it's an air balloon back there. You gotta hold up, man. Something ain't right.
You see a lot of people out there like that. You see videos of girls that's like that for real.
Yeah, you see
I know. I see some like that, but not all the time.
Not all the time. They look
Not all the time.
slim from the front.
Like
when they turn around,
Kardashian. What's her name? Kim.
Yeah.
Kim K.
She's a little bit.
Hers don't look right. It doesn't. To me, it doesn't look
Perfect.
right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a perfect example. It doesn't.
Yeah, hers
Right.
doesn't look right. But see, but that's what I'm saying. And okay,
What happened?
you
with-
said
guys don't be.
I'm gonna just go back to something you said. You said that there's some guys that have a preference that they don't like women. Certain guys like natural looking women. So those type of guys just stay away from the girls that get BBLs. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their preference. You know, if you know you don't like a woman, a girl, a female that has surgery, why go after her? That didn't even make no sense.
You know why? I'm gonna tell you. See, those guys, what real talking about, they might like the natural women, all right?
Yes.
But they'll play with the BBL because I'm not saying you.
No,
But
they can't play with me.
Some of these women look like baby dolls.
Yes.
All right. So when you're a baby doll, that's a toy. So if a man look at you as a baby doll, he want to play with you.
That's it.
He might not want to wife you, but he want to play with you.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
then that's why society's so messed up now.
Yeah.
And when the females play back, there should be no complaints,
Yeah.
right? I'm glad you agree
But
with
then
that.
sometimes men,
Right.
sometimes men don't, man, a lot of men don't even really be knowing, man. They see a girl with a nice shape, they don't know. I mean,
They don't know what to do with themselves.
Only time a man know, man, it have to look real. Well, I can't say that, man, because there's some natural women got some real big butts.
They are, yes.
The BBL
They
women.
absolutely do.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially people from the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Oh, when I went to South Africa, the women over there, beautiful. Like, I'm sure that they hardly do BBLs and stuff over there.
Mm-hmm.
And they knew I did.
Yeah.
Yes, they absolutely did.
They knew you did?
Yeah, they asked me
Wow.
when I was in South Africa, at a club.
So,
Yeah.
well, that's interesting.
Yeah, they did.
So can you tell right away if a woman has had a procedure or not?
Some people you can look at them and tell, yes. Yes,
So-
especially when me working, with people and actually having experience.
Right.
Yeah, some people you
Yeah.
can tell.
How
I'll tell you,
much a
man,
normal BBL cost? I know
In
you said
America
range.
or
You said
overseas?
range. Be my guess.
Like the average. What about the average?
You gonna pay about $4 or $5 over here. Depends. Maybe 5, 6 over here, and then over there and overseas probably like $3-4 It all depends.
Now, do your insurance pay for that, or you got to come out your pocket?
No, you can finance it too.
Yeah.
It all depends.
But that don't go up on the insurance, do it?
No, it go under like people get like care credit.
Oh, care credit.
Wait, hold on. Break that down. Did you just say you can finance?
You can finance it.
When you say finance it, you pay payments?
There are some people that make payments on there, but see, when I say payments, they have to have everything paid in full though the day of surgery. Like with care credit, you can have a credit limit on there and pay your surgery, but you have to make sure that the surgeon that they have their money before you go in and get your surgery. Now what you do with that credit card, that's on you, but people do use different source of income.
So
Yeah.
now, so when you got your procedure done, did you change your wardrobe, your clothes in your closet? You changed, huh?
No, actually, I always was a great dresser.
Wearing them loose clothes and them tight clothes.
I always was a great dresser. You went through my Facebook. You went through my Facebook. Listen.
Did your wardrobe change? Did you go from loose clothes to tighter clothes?
No, I always was. I don't even know how to say it because I don't want to sound like conceited in front of y'all.
No.
But you said you did my research. You did your research on my page on my media, right?
So tight clothes.
Okay, and I didn't delete any pictures of myself prior to surgery, so I just dress normally. Now has the way the clothes fit me now changed.
Yeah. Do you like it?
Yes.
So like, she know I was getting that. So
No, because you're not saying it right.
she know.
I know what you're trying to say.
Listen.
Right.
Listen, real.
Yeah.
She know exactly what I was trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Now, when she go out,
Yeah.
I guarantee. I mean,
I never said it wasn't a
a
confidence enhancer. Absolutely, yes.
I'm saying, but your confidence went up a little bit more.
The confidence for me
I mean,
did go
because
up.
You feel better.
But at the same, you do feel a lot better. Like all the positives, you feel good, you look good. You know what I'm saying? You feel like, oh my God. Okay, with the wardrobe situation, it was a gift and a curse too. Okay. Because now I have to get my pants like custom made, like fitted. Because they don't make clothes for people That's a good business opportunity. I just want to say they don't make clothes for people that get BBLs. Rarely you find it. You have to do your research on that.
Right.
Your tops could be different. So you do have to adjust. It's a whole lifestyle change.
So was it some guys that didn't talk to you before be trying to talk to you now?
No, I've always been in long-term relationships. That wasn't an issue. Like what's so crazy? Guys I used to talk to, they always used to talk to girls that had got their bodies done. But always used to tell me that they didn't like girls that got their bodies done. But in private, they would talk to girls that got their bodies done.
Yeah.
I never understood that. I really never understood that at all.
Yeah. He be liking that though, man.
Kind of like what you're saying, the toy situation though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. Because sometimes I see women that don't get no play. No attention. Prior. Then they go get the job done. They get attention, now they stuck up. What's up with that? I mean, you don't seen it. I mean, like, now your joint is too good. Like, you know nothing about you stink. Like, now your whole aura about yourself changed. I think that's the part where a lot of guys be like, hey, God, dog, just last month, you begging for attention. Now.
And I bet you he gonna give her the attention now. And I bet you he's still gonna give her the attention. Because that's just what it is.
You talking about experience?
No, I'm not even talking from experience. I've seen it. Not for me. Not for me per se.
Okay.
Not for me per se.
Okay.
But I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it happen. No. It's just, I don't know. I think his bottom line is what you really want for real. Whether you a guy or a girl, is what you going after.
Shoot, man. Some of the women, man, it be some older women, man, getting that stuff done.
Yes, they
man.
do.
Yeah. And then when they get it done, they forget they old. Yeah, your
Live
body
a life.
young, but the inside's still old now.
Yeah.
One life to live.
Yeah, but like I say, I have no problem with anybody doing whatever they want. That's one thing about being a human, man. You can do whatever you want, man.
Yes.
Do whatever you want. But I do know people that be talking about they don't like it, especially some of these women, that's because they can't get it done.
Well, especially some of these men.
Yeah. Yeah.
They be the
like
main
that.
ones saying that they don't like it.
Yeah,
and then
man.
let their old lady go get. Actually, I've seen it to where their old lady go do it, and then they get so jealous, so superficial,
Yeah,
so
they
insecure.
know other people looking now.
Yes, they get so insecure. Now it's like, where you going? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that?
Is that the man's fault or the woman's fault?
It's the man's fault. Why are you insecure now?
So
Yeah.
you saying the women don't, like you said, you may start dressing differently.
Yes,
So
it's
is
a
that-
confidence
is that-
booster. If anything,
Yeah.
he's supposed to help her boost her confidence. And you know what, too? When it comes to that confidence thing, too, like some of the ladies that I be talking to, and they do it for their confidence, and they in long-term relationship, they married.
Right.
I blame the man, too. You understand? Because probably they lacking something. Probably the man, they've been in relationships with them for like how many years, and they're not like telling them that they're beautiful. They're not telling them this. They're not, if anything, they're putting them down, talking about their bodies. And
But-
I feel like the man holds a responsibility up to that, too.
But you know what? That can go a different way too, because you have husbands, you have boyfriends, girlfriends, and wives that tell their significant other they look good. But if you don't feel like you look good, it don't even matter what they say.
Yeah, but some people got dependent.
They feel like, that's what they supposed to. They gonna tell. I know my husband gonna say I look good. I know my mom gonna say I look good.
Yeah.
I know my dad. So y'all kind of like block them out because it's all about them.
Right.
If they don't feel that way, it don't matter what.
But Green, is that one of the situations where, like, I totally agree with what you're saying. In the house, they're not gonna believe that. So do they need outside?
Yeah.
To make them feel.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you real.
What, make them feel good about themselves?
Man.
If you have an outside noise telling you that you look good, now your husband or your wife is telling you all day long.
Yeah.
Man, whatever. But the outside is telling you that you look good.
That's a whole different.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, real.
All right.
Hey, man. Yeah, man.
Well, Green, man, we got to close out. And we could talk about this forever, baby.
All day, man.
Sure
all
can.
day. All
We
day.
can talk about this forever.
But you know what, man? I want to say though, I'm so glad Nyesha came to our podcast to even talk about it, because see, back in the days, women didn't really say what they did to themselves.
That's true.
Now, she come on the podcast and say, "Hey, look, I got this, I got that. Either you like it or you don't."
Period.
You know.
Yeah.
So it's good for her even come on our show to even talk about this.
Right.
And a lot of, like I say, man, I did some research, man. I seen a lot of you know, some serious stuff, man. And you know, some of the people that was from here, you know, had family members that went through that, and had family members that passed, you know, from this procedure, man. So it was a good conversation we had tonight, man. I think it was much needed, man, because a lot of young girls right now, high school, they be looking at all these little TV shows, reality shows, and they see these women with the breasts and the butt, and they see the kind of attention that these girls are getting.
In the bag.
Yeah, and they getting that bag.
Yeah.
You know? And like I say, man, I'm good. It's good she came.
Yeah.
Glad you came, man.
Thank you.
Well, nice
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Before you go, tell us a little bit about, you know, City Sculpting and what you got going over there.
City Sculpting, body sculpting, City Sculpting Services. It's basically, like you said, I'm a registered nurse, and I help, you know, women post-op, whether you had a lipo, BBL, tummy tuck. I do the drainage massages, wound care, seromas, whatever you need. I'm there. My shop is located downtown Bradenton, but after December 1st, I'm gonna be doing mobile, where I'm gonna be coming to you instead of you having to come to me, because it's because I find a lot of females, it's hard for them to get a ride to even come to the shop because they can't sit on their butt because they have the BBL. Right. So I think it's going to be more convenient, you know, for me to just go to them and do the massages in-house. So
that's awesome. That's awesome. And if you had to say one last thing, the most important thing, or a couple important things for all the women that are going through the procedure, what would that be?
For all the women, all the beautiful, amazing women and men that's out there that's having this procedure, just always do your research. Save your money for pre and post-op care. Stay healthy, you know, do everything that is necessary to, you know, decrease the risk factors, as I should say.
I love that. And
they got to work out too, real. You know, some
work out too, right?
You know, some
yes,
some
they
people,
do.
They just get it done. They feel like they ain't got to work out no more.
That's true.
They be fine today and be tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We trying to end it, right? So, because that's a whole nother subject.
We gonna win it now. Yeah, we gonna win it now.
This is a whole nother subject.
Yeah.
So great. You know, well, Nyesha, what you don't know, you know what I'm saying? My homeboy always give his due diligence, right? So great. Tell what you got going.
Let's go.
Now, this is what I do, man. I always say this. You know, everybody can talk, but everybody don't tell the truth.
Right.
And you told the truth tonight. You let everybody know who you are, what have been done to you, whatever. Hey, man. Now you say if you don't like her, keep it stepping. Yeah. Keep it stepping, baby. But yeah, man, we appreciate you tonight, man. This was a good backyard conversation.
Absolutely.
Good backyard conversation, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And man, just like all times and always, you guys make sure you follow us and continue to support Truth Be Told as we continue to try to bring content to you on a weekly, bi-weekly basis. This is one of your hosts, Real Deal Man, and my co-host, the God Barber, and of course, Nyesha, I guess, man.
Yes,
we'll
be back in a few weeks, man. We love you guys. Continue to support. Make sure, subscribe. Go ahead and
hit that
subscribe
subscribe
to
button, man.
We need as many people to subscribe as possible.
Hit it, baby. Hit it.
You know, Green, like I always say, as our subscribers grow, we grow.
Yeah.
Right. If you guys get to a point where you can get us a high number of subscribers, guess what? We can continue bringing really good content, and I guess we'll see them next season. Green.
We'll see them next season, baby.
Hey, like you
BBL,
BBL, baby.
BBL. No. FBL. Florida butt lift.
And we out, man.
Truth, really that's all we know. Keep it real and authentic. This truth be told, only the truth. Tune in, cause you gotta watch. It's like you with us while we kick it in the barbershop. Here to motivate and inspire. Hosted by the real deal and the God Barber. I hope that you ready, keep it funny and edgy. Let's go. You already know, truth be told, let's go.